And the state of New Jersey agrees to pay $53 million to families whose loved ones died of COVID at state-run veterans' homes. But the case may not be over just yet. News 12's Walt Kane first exposed conditions inside the veterans' homes in a Kane in Your Corner investigation. And he looks at where things stand now and what could happen next.
Every day there was a different story coming out of the nursing home.
Regina DeSenza's father, Charlie Costantino, died during a massive COVID outbreak at the state-run veterans home at Menlo Park. Nearly 2 years later, Regina is still angry over what she considers gross negligence.
And I couldn't even get the phone answered most of the time. And then when I was told something about my parents, it was a lie.
In April of 2020, Kane in Your Corner exposed conditions inside the Menlo Park veterans home.
They were putting veterans in dirty rooms that weren't cleaned. They were putting veterans in rooms that one person was positive for COVID and somebody was not.
At a time when hand washing was critical, restrooms had no soap. And perhaps worst of all, staff told us they were ordered not to wear gloves or masks. Now, the Murphy administration has agreed to pay nearly $53 million to settle lawsuits filed by 119 of the more than 200 families whose loved ones died at state-run veterans homes.
The settlement gives their lost loved ones a voice that otherwise they would not have had.
Each family will get an average of $445,000. But Regina DeSenza says this was never about money.
Well, there's no amount of money that, could ever compensate for the manner in which my parents died, alone and afraid.
This may not be the end of the state's liability. The veterans' homes are under investigation by both the state attorney general and the U.S. Justice Department. And since the settlement was announced, Kane in Your Corner has learned dozens of other families have now come forward, seeking justice for their loved ones.
We're still evaluating what, if anything, can be done for those families. Time may not have run out for them, but certainly later this year, time will have run out. So there's only a small window to do anything for them.
We tried to speak with the Murphy administration about the settlement and what might happen next, but a spokesperson said there would be no comment at this time. In Your Corner, I'm Walt Kane, News 12.